Dylan woke up and began to think about his life. Where am I going? Is it true what they say? Do I sleep too much? Dougal was having a little think as well. Now, where's that rabbit? It's got to stop. The time has come, definitely. You know, I don't think I've ever once seen him leaping about like a rabbit. And what about all this hole digging he's supposed to do? Not one single hole dug in years. He's getting rabbits a bad name, that's what he's doing. Now, I'm as tolerant as the next dog, but it's got to stop. He'll be growing his hair next and voting Liberal. Dylan's worries about his life were making him walk in his sleep. And when he woke up and found himself on his feet, he got more worried than ever. I'm cracking up, he thought. Oh my, oh my, oh my. What shall I do? He groaned. You have a problem, little furry mate, said Brian. I can tell by your nose. You leave my nose out of this, said Dougal. Zebedee asked what the matter was. That rabbit, said Dougal. He'll have to go. That rabbit had decided that a few gentle exercises might be a good idea. And perhaps a little sprint. All he needs is a little exercise, said Zebedee. He should get a dog. What am I saying? He went to see Florence, who was doing a few exercises too. They're worried about Dylan, he said. Oh, said Florence. I'd better go and see then. Dylan was still at it, swimming, using a stool instead of water, even though water would have been less hazardous. Shadow boxing, which he found even more exhausting. 7, 8, 9, 10, out, they said. Now, what do you mean about my nose? Said Dougal. Well, when you get worried, it twitches, said Brian. Florence asked Dylan if he thought the exercises were doing him any good. Do you feel any better? She asked. Ma'am, I feel dreadful, said Dylan. I'm beginning to think a person shouldn't try to change his natural way of life. And with me, sleeping is in, and exercise is out, out, out. Out. I wonder, said Florence. Now listen, said Dougal. Oh, man, spare me, said Dylan. Can I help it if I'm naturally, lazy? Now listen, said Dougal. But Dylan didn't. He's running, said Dougal. You know it's time for bed, said Zebedee. Yes, I could do with a sleep, said Dougal. Touché.